An exciting new feature is coming to your Merlin Assets page. The table is getting a revamp, and I couldn't be more excited to share with you all of the new settings that are going to be available very, very soon. So right off the bat, you can see that the view layout has changed quite a bit. So one of the things that I absolutely love is how we can now scroll and the header is sticky, meaning that if you have an extensive list of different cryptocurrencies and you're scrolling down the list, you don't have to get lost in the sauce. You don't have to not know what each column exactly represents, because this is now sticky, meaning that you'll be able to see what each column header is as you're scrolling all the way to the bottom of the list. And scrolling all the way to the bottom of the list, here's something else that's new. We now have a total row, meaning that we can see our total for all the different columns that obviously represent data that needs to be calculated to a total. And for example, we have our total value, so we can see our total value of portfolio. We can see our total gain of portfolio. We can see our daily gain percentage, and our totally gain percentage. So awesome new features that have been requested for a long time, but we're obviously super excited to finally share them with everyone. There's more. And here's something else that I'm super excited to share, which is customization. Let's hit the settings here. And we now have two options for table view. So one of the options that we have is condensed table, and then the other one, it says show hidden values. So up until this point, coins that you chose to hide would still show on your asset list with a strike through. We heard the feedback, and by default, all the coins that are hidden will no longer show in your asset view, but you do have the option of coming here to the settings and enabling it, meaning that you will be able to see the coins that have been marked hidden. That's what this does. Now, condensed table. This is where it takes all of the different columns and all the data that we show in the different columns, and it creates a more condensed view, meaning it only shows kind of the most important aspects of the different parts of information. And even on condensed table view, you can actually enable or disable these individual columns as well. So if you wanted to have an even more condensed table, I guess you could say, let's say you didn't care about seeing your daily, your average cost, you didn't care so much about seeing your daily gain, but you do want to see your percentage allocation, your price, your total gain, your total value. So you could just disable those two and have the four. I'll click apply, and so everyone can see what it looks like. And just like that, we have a more simplified and obviously tailored view to our table. Going back into our settings, the other thing that I absolutely love is the fact that we can now move these columns around. So if I want to see the total value first, and then actually I want to see the percentage allocation first, and then the total value, and then the total gain, and then the price. If I click apply, it changes it accordingly. So now this table represents and shows the data as you like. And so it's fully customizable. Obviously, if we turn condensed table off, it just brings in a bunch of other aspects of information. But again, the features are here, and you have the ability to move these around and really customize it to your liking and show the data that you want to see. The last but not least that I think is, it was needed, and it's finally here, is the ability for you to search the coins that you have in your asset list. So instead of you coming here and having to kind of scroll and look for the coin that you're interested in seeing the information for, you could literally just come here, type in the coin BTC, and just like that, it filters down and shows only the coin that matches the search. If we wanted to do XRP, I don't know if we have any VeChain. Nope. But anyway, you get the point. So now with the ability also to do search. So these are features that have been long coming. The team has been hard at work to implement this new asset table view, and it's finally coming soon. Keep an eye on the notifications. Keep an eye on your Merlin account, because you will soon have these awesome features available within your Merlin account, both mobile and desktop. Keep an eye out. We'll see you soon.